35, 31, no look. And you know what's surprising? I'm sorry to cut you off. Surprisingly, High Cal shooting 83% from the three-point line.
They're not down 20.
That's a dub.
Positive.
Hey, they're still in this one. I believe they're going to try to at least make this one a little bit of a closer game. We'll see if they're able to. Looks like we got Liquid's game up here in front of our screens at the moment. Seldum gets blocked from behind.
Man, this is the series that we have all been waiting for. Crown, Seldum, Claude, Benzo. Seems nasty.
And that's going to be a quick foul. To the free throw line we go.
So this was so for the people at home who didn't know, so my dark horse candidate to win was Defiance. And I did my full bracket out, and I ended up selecting Defiance as my overall cross-console winner. But a lot of it is dependent on their backcourt. Now, they have a young backcourt. We know how much talent they have, whether it's Claude or Benzo. Both of them are going to bring it.
Yeah.
But we're on stage. There's a lot of money on the line. And kind of like what we saw with Glizzy in that series, even though he pulled it away at the end, that's still a mentality thing that you have to create and you have to figure out along your way. Now, they have Crown, which is going to be great, who has the stage experience in the playoffs. It's still just different for, a youngster who's on the stage for the first time.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously Crown didn't have the experience he would have liked with the Hornets in the stage, or on the stage rather, as that one's going to bounce. I just don't like this blue-on-blue type outfit. That's the only thing I care about. But thankfully, we can see the scoreboard, so
I was about to say, I love the lime green scoreboard.
I do like that. Reminds me of a little bit of Seattle Seahawks. I'm a fan.
I like that.
You know what my favorite logo is?
What?
Seattle Kraken, NHL.
Oh, the Kraken.
Absolutely
the new one.
love
the big S that looks like a tentacle.
Like a Kraken.
Number 6, third personal foul.
2017, Liquid up by 3. 4 minutes left to go in the first half here. This is a much tougher team than Vile, who Liquid barely squeaked by in the best of 3, Game 3 series. Got to get a shot up. 2, 1, left corner, shots up. That one's going to count. Tie it all up at 20 apiece.
Big 3 there for Zayy. His two-way abilities at lock definitely need to be talked about more. He's still fantastic. By the way, I believe it's I'm Vega saying this is the community finals. I would agree. This kind of feels like the finals before the finals. Like, we've had so much hype around this for so long. It's kind of great to see it actually happening.
And we'll find out the results shortly. A little bit of a careless mistake there, going the other way. Left corner shot, not yet. A little bit of patience, but an early one. How is it that a very early hits the rim, but a slightly gets airballed? You know what I'm saying?
2K.
You said it, not me. You've got Bumpy Claude getting it right back. Takes the shot. That one's not going to go. Ball's in the air. Defensive rebound all the way down the court. Thought he was a little bit too deep, as that one's going to be another brick. Was secured by an offensive rebound and then a foul.
Yeah, I wonder if Glizzy's dealing with some sort of weird lag. He has missed a lot of threes that I am very, very used to seeing him hit with ease. Like, I don't know if it's just getting full bars or if there's some lag issue, but he is not hitting threes at the same level he usually does.
Well, Seldum is having no issues at the moment as he goes ahead and chucks up a 3 from the top of the key. 23-20 with about 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter between these two teams. No matter who wins, I'm turning on noties for these teams. You know what I mean?
I'm turning on notice for Defiance the rest of the way. Whoever wins this series, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be able to put up a real challenge on the right side of the bracket, just because, as we know, greatness is gone. So whoever wins this this game is actually the top seed on the entire right side of the PlayStation bracket. So they have a real opportunity here. Obviously, that includes Phantom Troop, who's 10, so they're not actually the 10 seed talent-wise, but we'll see.
Well, that's what's interesting, right? Just because you're the top seed doesn't mean you are actually a better team, at least on paper. Because I think a lot of folks would take Phantom Troop over either of these teams.
I just really like how both these teams are constructed. They feel like they're constructed with like real roles in mind and an understanding of like how 2K22 works.
I like Follow, but I just want to watch Phantom Troop so that Splash can tweak at Follow when he misses a shot out the right corner.
Dr. Shaq OT is asking, when is Bag playing again? Well, he just got a steal, and he just made a nice pass.
So I'd say he's playing now.
I think he's playing.
That's going to be out of bounds, as that probably went behind the backboard.
That go behind the backboard?
I would, 2K.
How did 2K know that one? That's crazy.
What do you mean, code?
Well, yeah, I know, but like, that's wild.
You see, the way that the ball went, it went behind the backboard by 2.3 miles.
You're going to give me some emotional damage. All right,
I bet you won't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
We're having a lot of blast here. We're having a lot of fun. We've been hanging out here, calling games so we get out of character. But Seldum trying to make something happen for his team. Top of the key. Trying to find a little bit of opening space. Has the midi. Takes the midi. Gets blocked by taking the midi from behind.
Old team foul. Number 6. 4th personal foul. 2nd team
The real
foul.
Tay says W commentary. They got no filter. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing,
little
right?
filter.
Yeah, we're not gonna go crazy like we do in Discord, but you know, we're gonna try to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got
Benzo pops his badge, trying to make something happen to the right hash. You get a little bit of a pinch from the left corner. Excuse me, the right corner. He's gonna take a midi, and he shot a midi fadeaway with badge early.
Gifted Chick is saying we're really not going back to the main stage game. Production team, at halftime, would you mind giving us a quick jump over to that main stage game?
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, don't blame us, all right? It's not Harris and I. If you want to blame anyone, blame the production team.
okay.
I feel like we've got enough blame about this whole high cal no-look thing. But this is round 3 that you're watching, game 1 between these two teams in a best of 3. Things are getting hectic out here. Somebody's screaming here. So I don't know if you hear it, but I sure do.
People are apparently saying that Reg got graded out.
No.
That is what Space Jam Dre just said.
Well, I'd have to see it to believe it. Season 3 Rookie of the Year getting graded out is something that I would not bet the house on. But if it happened, good God.
Yeah, people are definitely. Yeah, people are yes, confirming that Reg did get graded. Crazy.
Farewell, not off to a great start on that one. As that run's going to get blocked out of bounds as he tried to enter the rim.
Away team ball.
We're going to go ahead and finish off this game here at halftime, and then we'll go ahead and pop over to the main stage game for all you high cal no-look fans. But about 15 seconds left in this second quarter.
See, this is why this Liquid team is, I don't even know if strange is the word. They forget immediately. Like they were just about to almost get swept by Vile, and here they are now against a much better Defiance team, and they're up by 5 at halftime.
Reminds me of a quarterback. If in that first pass, that first series, the first drive, you throw an interception,
Nice pass. I laid it.
you got to go ahead and have amnesia. You got to forget about it, come back, bounce back. But that's going to be halftime between these two teams of Defiance and Liquid. 29-24, Liquid with the lead. They are getting crazy out here. Somebody's getting graded. And we will go ahead and get back to the main stage game between No Look and High Cal here.
Production.
I'm not doing that, Harris. You can if you want.
So, chat, I have a message from production since you guys asked to
Don't
see
do
what this
it.
game looked like. They wanted to show you why they haven't been showing the game. I said they weren't down 20. Unfortunately, now they are 71-51. Production team, we can go back to the other game.
I'm interested to see what's going on.
The chat is apologizing.
I'll put it this way: if the production
Chat,
team
say
wanted,
you're sorry.
If the
Say you're
production
sorry.
team wanted to do like a 1-minute speed
Apologize.
dating, right? If like, hey, we get a minute of this game, we get a minute of the No Look game, we get a minute of the Liquid game, we get a minute of the Farewell game. Look, we could do it red zone style all you want.
I demand an apology from the chat. I demand an apology.
Pump fake
They're all
1-2.
like, bro, switch back, bro. Like, I don't have a button over here that lets me change the game.
The only button that I have here is to mute Harris. And even that I haven't used yet. Maybe he's calling a game buzzer beater. Maybe I'll use it then to piss him off.
Well, there you go, guys.
29-26. Brick on that side. Defensive rebound on the other way. Fast break bucket. Cutting into a 1-point deficit.
There we go. We got the crying face from Gifted Chick. Ay, ay, ay.
I'm sorry, but listen, it's a best of 3, so you got a chance in game 2. And yes, it does look like Perry has confirmed that Reg did get graded out when they were playing Why Not Us, Harris. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, by the way, you know, people got mad at us for saying, like, hey, we think this Zelda team is going to win pretty convincingly. And everyone's like, you're playing favorites. How dare you? And we're like, no, that's just what's
Yeah, like I'm Buffalo Wild Wings and I push a button and something happens. You know what I mean?
You hit a button and the ball gets detected going out of bounds behind the backboard. There you go.
Oh, man. Liquid, 31-28. 3.5 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, so Why Not Us won game 1 against Farewell. Reg got graded out in the third quarter.
Oh, that's tough, man. That's tough. And again, by the way, Larry was supposed to come out and play with Farewell. I believe his son Ezekiel was born. So shout out to Larry and his family. Hope everyone's healthy. And congratulations on fatherhood, if that is your first child, of course.
Yeah, shout out to Larry. It is a shame that he's not here, man. I know how much he was looking forward to this. You know, him and I had talked a little bit, but No, we'll see, man.
I like that name, Ezekiel.
Ezekiel, that's a good one.
That's a nice name. You should see the image that he put on Twitter. I can't describe it, but it's kind of cute.
Apparently, we have a close game between Nothing Changed and Before the Fame, and a tight one in a fourth in Game 2. Production team, we want to check that one out really quick. That one's going to be this one's going to be a pretty close back and forth through the third. Maybe we cut to that game with like 2 minutes left.
Like I said, I'll do an NFL red zone back and forth, 1 minute, kind of a buffet style, if you will, right? 1 minute here, 1 minute there. Have a we're in Vegas.
A little bit here, a little bit there.
I don't know what that was, but
it was an Italian accent.
Is that what you tried to do?
Yeah.
So I popped out an Indian accent. You wanted an Italian accent?
I'm trying to do some Goodfellas stuff. You think I'm funny? What is it about me that you think is funny? Is it my voice?
If you weren't
funny,
I wouldn't hang out with you for 20 hours this weekend.
You need to go watch Goodfellas. That's what you need to do.
Oh, man. I do need to watch that. Defiance with a 1-point lead. They went ahead and took the lead. It was Liquid Pro-Am for quite some time. Blizz not going to have that one go. Defensive rebound.
Oh, nice pass. Ooh, Benzo missed. That's surprising. I guess he wasn't behind the three-point line.
You know, when you've got 2,000 people in the chat, somebody's going to want to stay on the game. Somebody's going to watch this. Somebody's going to watch Fairly Odd Parents. Somebody just wants something everything else. Did you watch Fairly Odd Parents growing up?
I love Fairly Odd
absolutely.
Parents growing up.
You know, I always looked at random people.
Is an average kid that no one understands.
Oh, man, fun times.
Nice. I could probably sing that whole intro song if you want me to.
Looks like the production team's trying to tell us a message, or they're messing with us. I don't know. But regardless, you've got Liquid that's down by 1. About a minute 34 left in the third quarter. We will try to get you guys a recap of all the games that are going on right now, because there's plenty of them on the side and the main stage as well. Glizz has a crab for the mid. He takes it late. Shot. That's not going to go. A little bit of a walk-back action there by Benzo.
I feel like Benzo's been pretty quiet so far, and he's kind of that X factor for this Defiance team, right? Like when everything's kind of going well and Claude and Crown have that pick and roll game going, the team is pretty good. They're going to put up points against you. But Benzo is the real X factor that takes them from like decent team to like, holy crap, this team might win the whole tournament.
Benzo is the one that's going to need to go ahead and take it. We are going to go ahead and get you guys a 1-point game, since there's still a little bit of time left on this one. So we'll get you that as soon as it's queued up on our end. But a 1-point game, Harris, we got to love those.
I love 1-point games, especially when it's 1-point games that are going to decide, maybe decide an entire series. That's the other thing about this series.
There we go.
That's game 1. All right, we can come back to it. This might finish off the whole series.
Yeah, this one actually, I believe, is a game 2. I believe Before the Fame could not secure game 1 dub, so they are down 1-0 in the series, and that's going to be
a 3 in the key off of a green. That's brutal. That's brutal. I promise everybody in the chat we will go back. We have a minute 10 seconds. Breathe. Everybody in the chat, breathe. We can do this.
You know what? I'm not a father yet, but the chat is doing a great job of making sure I'm patient when I am one. You know what I mean?
Stun, it's your guy. Big time shot.
Nice shot there to take a 2-point lead Before the Fame. It's a win or go home for them, and now they're up by 2 with less than a minute left to go. Oh, not the animation he wanted, but Daniel from the right corner.
Damn, Daniel.
I was waiting for you to back
with
me
the
up.
corner 3.
You've got Badge high and mighty for Mooch. 1-point deficit for Before the Fame, and what kind of shot was that? Not going to be able to secure the rebound, and he's going to stay Before the Fame's ball.
Everyone's like, go back to the other game. It's like, dude, we have 35 seconds left in a 1-point game, and everyone's like, go back to Liquid.
I'm glad they don't have a remote.
Relax.
Nice midi there. Nobody guarding them. Just left them wide open, and that's going to be back in 4th and Before the Fame now with the 1-point lead. About 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Looks like game 1 has ended for No Look and High Cal. Game 2 will be coming up shortly, and that one's not going to go. Was fouled, though. So free throws are coming up.
At the line for the away team, number 8.
That one's good, and now you've got a 1-point lead. But you've got Before the Fame with ball, no shot clock. Again, in this situation, Harris, I'm going to go ahead and try to get a 3. If I don't, we're playing the free throw game, and right back to him. 3 wide open.
Oh,
not able to connect, but they get the offensive board. Gets it right back to King's World, the man who just got engaged yesterday. 5 seconds. Got to make something happen, and that's where you call a timeout.
Oh, bro, he smoked. He is wide open. There wasn't anybody within 10 feet of him.
That wide open shot earlier is the one that they needed it to go. Not going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Zoinks. But here we go. 3.2 left before the fame. Down 1 with ball. And the inbound from Kings World. Trying to make something happen. Has the mini. Takes the mini. That one's not going to go. Before the fame is out of here. And that's going to be a sweep for them, unfortunately. They have an early exit of this tournament. And chat, guess what? We love you. We brought the game back. Defiance up by 2.
Bro, that is one of the worst shot cells I've seen in a long time. That was a
it wasn't pretty. You know, they had that wide open shot, just weren't able to connect. Just didn't get a better look next time.
Yeah, that was a really, really, really tough shot. Yeah.
See a couple of folks leaving the arena. It's always a sad mood. Did you ever play competitive sports?
I did. Play baseball.
You play baseball. Which were you pitcher, catcher?
Catcher.
Bench?
I love catcher. No, I didn't play bench. I was a great fielder, great defensive catcher. I couldn't hit, but I was a great defensive catcher.
I played softball, and I played catcher.
Can't steal on me. Softball catcher, Jesus.
That's all they would trust me with, man.
Yeah, I love how the chat's been coming at us all day. They don't seem to realize that we are also chat trolls. We are trolls. So they cannot out-troll us because we are the trolls. It's like you can't BS the BSer, you can't troll the trolls.
Glizz has a nice fadeaway shot for a 3, and it's kind of like, you know, the chat loves us. You know how you have like a younger brother, younger sister, and you just want to pick on the older fella? That's how it is. Oh, he stepped almost out of bounds there, but able to get his balance back. 2:45 left in this game 1. Gets it down low. Claude back. Right corner was open, but getting to Benzo, who's going to shoot that. Not able to connect. A little too deep.
Jeez, that was like a 35-footer. He was way out there. He was on the parking lot.
Yeah, that man thought he was Peyton Manning or something. Plow with a nice one. Claude.
Exploits Doe. It is a 0-0 series right now on this one.
Yeah, this is game 1 between these two teams.
Number 31.
Oh God, here comes XO Vandy. Uh-oh, we've woken the master troll.
And we've got, by the way, appreciate Grandpa Bash with all the love. He's saying, yes, we love you guys, India and Harris. We absolutely love the Bash family as well. We'll hope to show you the no-look game here momentarily, but that's going to be a nice pass down low to Crown. And Harris back and forth we go. 1-point game for Defiance, 1-point game for Liquid Pro-Am. It's just going to go back and forth, man.
Yep. This is a great one. This is the series that we all wanted to see. So far, so good. Yeah, you should just stand up. We gotta get some energy up on this.
The chat doesn't know I'm not standing. Hey, listen, whether I'm standing, sitting, laying, or anything like that, I'm always locked in. Best believe that. Glizz to the rim, and he's gonna get blocked.
Hey, he sent that to the 3rd row.
That man came from the left corner to block him.
Oh my.
Glizz trying to be a little more patient this time after getting blocked. Thought he had a little space. Takes a fadeaway shot. Not gonna go. Blow with the rebound. Gets it back over to Glizz. 10 seconds.
Claude's got double takeover. He's probably trying to get team to end this game.
He's been trying to do that a couple of times. A little bit of contact there. Ref doesn't call a foul. And you know what? He may have mistakenly or purposely.
I think he did it on purpose because he thought he was going to get blocked and wanted to get his takeover beforehand.
That's
that was
high
really
IQ
smart.
if that's what it was.
That was smart.
Claude gets it over to Bumpy. Bumpy with a shot. That one's going to rattle. Oh, that's a green.
Yeah, green that one. That's why he got retained.
That's why he got
a retained
retained.
player right there.
There you go. Len's hanging out with us. He's very proud of that. Seldum looking at a 2-point deficit. About 1:12 left to go. Calls a cut from the left hash. Not going to go. Stolen. 3-on-1 fast break. Shot. Gets it to go. The bank is open on a Saturday.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because we've been seeing, you know, the chat saying this all day that, like, some guys are playing with a little bit of a delay. That's a shot that at home Claude is greening 10 times out of 10, but it wasn't enough to really, you know, to change the shot that much. Claude and Benzo, by the way, have only combined for 20 points in this game.
I'm looking at the reaction on the screen of Crown and company screaming at Liquid right now. Seldum, can he come back in this one? 5-point deficit, 1-point game.
Nice
Gets it down to Plo. Nice patience.
Nice slip.
As the defender flies by him with about 1 minute left to go. 3-point lead for Defiance and ball.
That's smart. That's smart point guard play by Seldum right there.
Claude trying to get this lead extended. Trying to get a little bit of buffer room. Calls a wrap. Has a little bit of space, but can't connect on that one. Defensive rebound. Launched it. Left corner. Shot. Bang! Tied up with about 33.7 left in this one, Harris.
That was the most brutal sounding shot hitting the rim of the day. That thing was boom. Oh, just an absolute brick. He completely bricked that shot. That was great.
Here we go. About 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cloud, excuse me, gets it out over to Crown, who's going to get it 1-1.
Woo! Don't come down there if you ain't going to look for it.
Came flying from the right corner, try to contest and block. Instead, it's going to be a foul and 1 3-point deficit for Liquid. About 24 seconds left. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got to get it past half court. Seldum does. Tries to dot the right corner with Merc. Merc, nothing there. Reset to Glizz. Glizz gets it over to Merc. Merc with a shot. Wide open, not able to get that one to go. Ploe with the offensive board and gets it over. It's going to go back. I believe it hit his back, and that's going to be Liquid's ball, however.
But they're going to have to inbound it. They might have to call a timeout. Yeah, they're going to have to call a timeout to get the ball up to half court.
That's interesting because I don't know if, because it's not going to be, you're talking about the 8-second violation.
No. I'm saying the ball is going to be all the way back under their own rim. Now they're at least going to be at half court.
They still have 1 timeout left that they don't like the look that they're about to get. Ploe with the inbound to Seldum. Need a 3 here to tie things up. Can't win it. They're going to go ahead and foul Smart. 4.4 seconds left in the shot, in the game clock, excuse me.
Smart foul. Smart foul.
Smart foul indeed. Seldum knocks down the first and the second. 1-point ball game. Let's see if we get a fluky play, but that's going to be a smart timeout. That way you can advance the ball, run all the way back, spread the defense thin, and try not to get a fluky steal.
This is going to sound small, but what's most annoying about that is that it costs Liquid a timeout. Obviously, there's 4.4 seconds left, so it's probably impossible for them to get 2 times out anyway, but it just costs them a timeout to get back to right where they were the previous possession. So
yeah, nice little inbound there to Benzo. Looked a little scary.
Because now they're going to call timeout at the end of this play to get themselves together. And if they don't end up with a play that they like, they have to inbound the ball.
Absolutely.
So that hitting off his back and going all the way to the other rim, I mean, that's
why people don't think about it, but those timeouts are pretty crucial.
Those timeouts are huge. Timeouts in 2K, the best coaches in the world know how to use them effectively. Sometimes you just get kitty cornered into a bad call.
You can talk about that with just about any sport, I feel. But here we go, 3.1 seconds. Need a 3-point shot, need a 3-point play, and Seldum's going to get fouled. And now keep in mind, this is interesting. Obviously, it's not the 2K league, so it's not going to matter, but that's his 5th foul. It'd be interesting if we follow the same rules. If you got a 6-1, you'd be shooting free throws.
I don't think you're going to be.
2.6.
I don't think you can get a steal and a put up in 2.6 seconds.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You were the one that is jinxing them. Here we go. 1.8. Just need any bucket to go in. Left corner, wide open. Mark.
Oh,
and he couldn't connect.
He smoked it.
He couldn't connect.
Oh, there's no shot. Oh, there's no shot.
I mean, that man was more wide open than a Waffle House during a hurricane. You cannot get more wide open than that in the left corner.
Oh, my God.
Just could not connect.
Merc is going to see that shot in his nightmares. All that. Hey, yo, that is absolutely brutal. That is a brutal miss at the end. What a great play call. He was in the perfect spot. The defense didn't rotate over. Oh,
not able to connect on that one. Wow. You can see how Harris is reacting. Wow. That's a gritty win, but Joe has something for us. What's up, Vegas?
Smoked it.
There's a little bit more on the line than what people automatically think with Defiance versus Liquid. Some are dubbing this the battle for the Green Ranger suit. Apparently what sources say is that if Liquid loses this game, Seldum is going to give the Green Ranger suit to Crown, in which he's going to burn live to end the Green Ranger once and for all. So if the stakes weren't already high, they just got a lot higher, and I know they're gonna need to bounce back. So back to you, Harris and India. I can't wait to see how this works.